Saints of Maharashtra, Saint Dnyaneshwar. Muktabai, the silent strength behind Sant Dnyaneshwar, a saint in her own right. Muktabai, the youngest of the four siblings, was not just Dnyaneshwar's sister, she was his spiritual equal and in some ways his emotional anchor. Born in a time when women were largely excluded from religious discourse, Muktabai emerged as a beacon of wisdom, resilience, and compassion. Though Dnyaneshwar is widely revered for his Dnyaneshwari, many Varkari saints believe that the soul of that wisdom flowed through Muktabai's presence. Her verses, preserved in the Abhang tradition, reveal a mind that had grasped the highest truths and a heart that burned with empathy for the suffering of the world. The Ashu-Purna Vachan, one of Muktabai's most famous verses, written in the form of a prayer to God, goes, "O Lord, let your grace flow like rain on the parched hearts of your children. Let your presence be food for the hungry and shelter for the abandoned." Even as a teenager, she displayed a vision of universal love and surrender far beyond her years. These lines are still sung by Varkaris during the Pandharpur pilgrimage. The Trial by Hunger. A deeply touching story from their lives is when the siblings were once left hungry and homeless after being denied alms by a priest in Python. Despite days of starvation, Muktabai did not curse fate or the people who mocked them. Instead, she composed a poignant Abhang. Let the world test us. We carry the lamp that no storm can extinguish. The pain of others is mine, their joy my own. This moment is often described by scholars as the birth of Varkari Bhakti, rooted not in ritual, but in shared suffering and radical empathy. Comforting Dnyaneshwar in his moments of doubt. While Dnyaneshwar was hailed as a prodigy and seer, there were moments when even he struggled with despair. After being rejected repeatedly by the Brahmin council, he is said to have questioned whether his mission to spread knowledge in the vernacular was truly righteous. In one such moment, it was Muktabai who reminded him, "The sun does not ask if it may shine. It simply does because it must. You are born to light the path. Walk it without fear." This exchange is echoed in the later verses of Dnyaneshwari, where Dnyaneshwar writes with renewed conviction, calling on the reader to see Krishna in every heart and in every action. Muktabai and the Veda of love. She often described love as the ultimate Veda. To her, spiritual knowledge was incomplete unless it dissolved the ego and made one weep for the pain of others. In an Abhang preserved in oral tradition, she sings, "What use is knowledge if it does not melt you? Let your learning become tears that water the hearts of the thirsty." These teachings shaped not just Dnyaneshwar's worldview, but the very foundation of the Varkari Sampradaya, which teaches humility, equality, and shared pilgrimage. The final years. Even as Dnyaneshwar neared his Sanjeevan Samadhi, it was Muktabai who performed the final Naivedya offering, and it is said she wept silently, not out of grief, but reverence for her brother's union with the divine. Soon after Dnyaneshwar's samadhi, Muktabai too withdrew from public life, and legend says she merged into the elements, her body never found. Only her poetry remained, passed from pilgrim